What are some do's and don'ts
I live by the penitentiary law.
when it comes to
Granny sent me some new Jordans.
serving time?
If you can hold it, you can have it.
You don't need no Jordans in population.
Yeah, you do. Get you a knife.
Hold on a minute.
And I was willing to die and for my stuff. Little old me, I was at the most dangerous prison. A lot of people be dead in the bed. Was on the yard with people who've been there 30 years. Cell had about 50 bunks in it.
We got 50 people in the cell?
But I will break the rule. Yeah, but you got 50 across the hall from you, and 50 beside them, and 50 beside them.
Man, that's modern day slave ship.
He said, son, you're gonna see a lot of this on your journey to freedom.
He's saying being hugged up in the bed.
You know, I had so much time, I wasn't going home. So they bought me some bags.
Mm-hmm.
A bag said Caledonia.
What the hell? What's Caledonia?
It was the roughest prison in the state of North Carolina during the time I was doing time in Central Prison.
Wow.
It was so rough that they had their own ambulance service there. So if you get stabbed up, they don't gotta wait. They just
Fix you up and
no. They pack you up and ship you off.
wow.
Yeah. So I got here. This is the camp, you know, everybody heard about.
Mm-hmm.
So when I get off the bus, this was life changing. It said, son, state your number. 208-74-34.
Mm-hmm.
Get you a knife. Get me a what? I said, okay. But I already had a pocket full of pens and pencils.
Hold on a minute. Is this
This is prison.
the guard telling you to get a knife?
No, this is the lieutenant. The guard superior is telling me to get a knife. Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So guess what? Now you got to go in killing mode. Now I done went from being a knucklehead
Okay.
killer
Mm-hmm.
to a knucklehead to being civilized to becoming back.
You gotta go back to being a killer.
Yes. And walking down the halls, I know you've seen movies, how they whistling and you mind and all that. That is true. That is true.
When you coming in, they saying
Yes. And guess what? I just knew they knew my heart was beating through my shirt.
wow.
I was scared to death. I couldn't call you a Mo.
Nah.
I couldn't call nobody. I left my gun at the gate. I can't bring that in here. So they put me in a pod, which was a cell. The cell had about 50 bunks in it.
We got 50 people in the cell?
Yeah, but you got 50 across the hall from you, and 50 beside them, and 50 beside them. Yes.
Man, that's modern day slave ships.
Yes, yes. You ain't heard of half yet.
Oh my goodness.
So, you know, I put my stuff up. Granny sent me some new Jordans. So,
you don't need no Jordans in lockup.
yeah, no. This wasn't lockup. This was population.
You don't need no Jordans in population.
Yeah, you do. And it goes like this. It's a street rule. It's if you can hold it, you can have it. And I was willing to die and stuff. So, you know, and thank God that I didn't have any problems. You know what I'm saying? And I was the youngest at the camp. I just turned 20.
Wow.
But, you know, I had so much time. It was like, yo, we need bed space off this. You big boy status.
Because you had so much time, you big boy status.
Yes, yes.
And they respect the fact that you could go into I don't care mode. I don't give a damn.
You got to understand, I was at the most dangerous prison in the state of North Carolina. So little old me was on the yard with people who've been there 30 years.
Dang.
You know, who cuffed another man.
What you mean? Grabbed his butt?
No, homosexuality.
Oh man.
You know, and
he got him Got them under his
They're in the bed together. Talking about hugging, they're in the bed together. So I got one sleeping beside me, and
that's in the bed. Two men in the bed
two
together.
men in the bed. So this is an ill story, bro.
Okay.
And me and the guy who came to the prison with me on the prison bus, you know, we young, and we never seen this. You know, this is big boy.
Yeah.
But I'm sleeping by them. So I say something, and another guy like, yo, that's Carter. Shout out to Carter.
Shout out to Carter.
Yeah. Old white guy.
Who Carter is?
Yes.
Okay.
Shout out to Carter. On the guy told Carter that we was talking about him. So this is how they do count there. When they say count time, everybody is up and out of the dorm. They used to count you in the bed, but a lot of people be dead in the bed.
Oh, snap.
So they make sure everybody is up.
Right.
So I walk out. You know how you feel somebody behind you. So I go this way, he go this way, I go this way, he go this way. And he turned around, he said, the name is Carter. I'm like, yo, I'm Duck. He was like, son, I asked you a question. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm trying to be tough.
Yeah, of course you are.
Yeah. He said, how much time you have? I said, I have a life sentence. He said, son, you're going to see a lot of this on your journey to freedom. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Oh, he's saying being hugged up in the bed.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's saying I'm going to see a lot of this.
Right.
So I'm like, whatever.
Right.
So I get the backstory of Carter. They killed 3 dudes in here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the killers, it's the most humblest, nicest. It ain't them big brute, them the suckers. They do that to keep the cheat off of them. Little white man cut up. Shout out to you again, Carter. He was a real one.
Shout out to you, Carter.
Yeah, and he taught me a lot.
Word.
Yeah, he taught me a lot, like
the
do's and the don'ts. So, you know, this is deeper than a lot of people think it is. You know what I'm saying?
All right, real quick. What are some do's and don'ts when it comes to serving time?
Well, I live by the penitentiary law, but I will break the rule, and the rule is you better no candy, no honey bun on my bed. I'm gonna eat it.
What the hell is that? Candy and honey bun?
You never heard the backstory?
Well, if they give you treats, they trying to seduce you.
I give you this.
Okay.
And you consume it.
Okay. Okay. Hold on. So if you give me something, like you gave me these glasses.
No, just say it's a honey bun.
All right.
You consume it.
Okay. All right. If I ate it because you gave it to me.
Yeah.
All right.
I want the honey bun back, Vic.
Of course.
No, that honey bun. It's impossible. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's either kill or be killed. And what I mean, you better stand up for it or you're going to bend over for it. Yeah, so.
Don't eat the honey buns, y'all. That's what it sounds like to me.
But,
don't eat the honey buns in prison.
But the facility was, you can have $1,000, bro, and leave it on your bed. You go to chow, go to the gym. When you come back, that $1,000 is going to still be on that bed. It was about respect. And I learned that quick. You know, like a lot of old school guys, they call them old coons. They wear their pants tapered at the bottom. Like taper leg pants.
Wait, they starch it at the bottom or something?
Like a taper look.
Oh, okay. How you get a taper look in prison with your pants?
Man, you got everybody do everything.
Wow. Okay.
And you got the clothes house. You got sewing machines.
Gotcha.
I worked in the laundry.
Right.
They was wearing that and shiny boots. You know how they shine their boots, like in the service? Prison is military, really. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. It's everything is the same pretty much. But
other than they can kill you, like right there on the spot. Versus the military, you know, if you kill somebody, they're gonna have some investigation.
Yeah,
Sound
yeah.
like this is like you're
gonna be investigated in the hole, and you're going to death row at the gate. So where I come from, spread, everybody wore their pants taper leg was a homosexual. So once I realized that everybody in my cell had taper legs, I went crazy. So they sent me to the sergeant office. They're like, what's wrong? I said, y'all got me in there with a bunch of punks.
Right.
And the CO Saudi, he was like, what do you mean? I said, he didn't like punks, come to find out. And he was like, well, tell me, son, how you in there with a bunch of punks? And I gave him the description. He was like, no, that's the inmates. Well, no, that's the convict style. What I mean, that's how they wear their clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Versus a young man wearing a sag.
Gotcha.
You understand? So I learned quick, you know, like this is a different like time zone versus where I come from. This is a different world from these two youth facilities that I just came from to this big boy.
So let me ask you this. So let's transition. Where did your spiritual awakening come from